Hello folks, this is Ken with Nothing Fancy Collectibles. Just wanted to share a little story that happened on Friday, December 27th. Went down to North Carolina, sorry about the shadows. Went down to North Carolina and met up with a fellow YouTuber, Ricky Hicks. He had shown some nice cards he's been picking up at an antique mall. And he mentioned it in a video. And I thought, well, heck, we can ride down there the week we're off. So we did, and I let him know. We had breakfast. And then we went to that antique mall and got 3 cards. I'm not going to show them right now because that's not the gist of this video. But he took me to one vendor booth that really, and my cat is wanting to get in my lap. He took me to the vendor booth that he had gotten his autographed Pete Sampras, the topper shirt that he had on. And I really wanted to go look. And I looked through it. Most of the stuff had already been picked over in a matter of a couple weeks. But I saw this 1966 Colt 45s signed ball. So we had to go get the key. Lady come back, took it out, let me look at it. And I was looking at the names on it. And we were really happy. I've already forgotten who he said I needed to be looking for. And that's who I was looking for. Really, really happy to get it. I'm not going to say how much it was, but it was very well worth it. And as we got to looking, I'm going to set this to the side. Let me bring this ball out. As we got to looking, I put it in a different container. I see this name, Jerry Koosman. What? There's no way it can be a 1966 ball if Jerry Koosman is on it. Because Jerry Koosman didn't come out until, when? 68. He was a rookie. Look at there. There's Ed Yost, Tug McGraw, Jerry Koosman. I have no idea who that middle signature is. Let's see. We've got Dan Frisella, excuse me. Go down here, we've got Gil Hodges, J.C. Martin, definitely played for the Mets. And as we go further on down, I don't know who that first one is, an L and a P, the first 2 letters possibly. And then upside down is Ken Boswell. Let's turn it to the side, see if you can see who I see. There's Gary Gentry, Rod Gaspar, Ron Swoboda, who played for the Mets in 1965-1970, and Ron Taylor. So let's flip it over and come to the next part of this ball. We've got Al Weiss, Don Clendenin, Edwin Charles, Tommy Agee, Ed Kranepool, and Bud Harrelson. Then you go over a little bit. And the holder that it was in, this was at the bottom. And if you can see, we've got Calvin Kuntz, who I guess went by Cal. And then Don Cardwell. You can probably see where that little spot in the holder made some marks on that ball. Dag nabbit. But that's okay, because I know we saw Jerry Koosman, and then on this ball is Nolan Ryan. I'm thinking, what? There's no way. They're on this together. We also have, if I can pronounce it right, Joe Pignatano, who was the bullpen coach in the late 60s. Art Shamsky, Cleon Jones, Nolan Ryan, Jerry Grote, and I couldn't figure this one out right here. To me, and as I was looking through some rosters, I'm thinking, crud. Back at that time when Koosman and Ryan were together on there after their rookie team, there's one I didn't see. And then it hit me, that looks like a T and an S. And I started doing some research on a signature, and dang, I'm pretty darn sure that is Tom Seaver. 27 names on this ball, and there's some hot ones. I'm not going to say what I paid for it. I've still got some more research to do. I guess I got a question. Should I be happy, put it in a different holder, leave it alone? Should I try to send it in for authentication? Some of the Nolan Ryan signatures I've looked at, that is definitely, it stood out. But then, you know, so did Jerry Koosman. But the reason I got it before I even saw it, and when I saw the name, I thought, I don't care what team it is, I'm getting it. And that was J.C. Martin right there. And why is that? Because J.C. Martin is from close to the area where I live in Virginia. And darn. But Nolan Ryan, Tom Seaver, and I'm looking, and Jerry Koosman, wherever he disappeared to. I don't have a Nolan Ryan rookie card, and I'm pretty sure this is not a Nolan Ryan rookie ball, and that's okay. Sorry for the noise. Sorry for the mess it seems like I'm making. And the reason I'm saying that, there's one in here that I'm not sure. Let me find it. One that I couldn't tell. And that's this one right here. That one. It looks to me like an R and an S. So I moved up in the roster list a few years ahead and a few years backwards. And in 1972, Rusty Staub joined the team. So I got to thinking, and I looked up his signature, and sure enough, that may be Rusty Staub. But he didn't join until 72. Ron Swoboda was traded to the Expos in March of 1971. I don't know. Don't know what year. I'm not going to sweat it. Not even going to try to guess. But I'm just, wow. Let me know what you think. I have no idea. I looked at this through close glass, my little spyglass I carry around with me. Looked at it really well down there. I get home, and last night after my eyes adjusted through the nasty ride back, I really got to looking at the signatures on the ball. Really got to looking at, well, who could be what. And paying attention to the strokes and everything on the ball. So yes, I had to take it out of this holder, out of that holder, and put it in this holder. So I had to be very careful. I didn't want to mess nothing up. Didn't want to smear nothing. But looking at those strokes, I can tell, like even that one, in Jerry Koosman. Look how that J rolls down into the hole where everything holds it together, the threads. Their strokes, everything goes right onto the ball, the texture of the ball. I'm happy. It was marked 1966 Colt 45s. The person that owned the booth was actually in the building, so the lady went and got him. I talked to him, and I told him it was marked wrong, incorrectly. And he said, well, you know, he was going to offer a little less maybe. And I said, no, what I'm saying is, I think it's worth more than you're asking. He said, well, it's what I paid. It's what he told me, so I really don't know. I didn't dicker on the price. I paid the price. And I think I did good. So what do you think, folks? Did I get lucky? And I would have to say lucky. Blessed. But, wow. Let me know what you think. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Hope it didn't bore you. Remember, keep collecting the things you enjoy, and have a great day. Nice to meet you, Ricky.